And because it's Money Matters Monday, one of the interesting things tonight, guys, is that there are actually 4. I can't recall the last time in December when the irony about it this time, is that we're saying that people don't have money and the market don't have money. But surprisingly, the market or the owners of these companies are telling you that the market have money to put in these various offerings, and there are 4 offerings because only today we were advised of another offering. A company that has been around for a long time. Yeah, man, from 2004 that company is around, and they are coming with an IPO. So we have from rights issue to APO to IPO, you name it, a very mixed bag of offerings that is there. What's up, Yannick? Well, you're early. Yeah, well, actually it's 8:30. We're supposed to be joined by its money mark because we have a lot to look about tonight. Yes, I can tell you, because we will be closing out the year on, we have Theramond, Keys, Cygnus, yes, and Alliance, Extremus. Welcome. There are, so as I said, 4 classical offerings. Investment houses are ringing in social media with these offerings. Yeah, man. Never seen it like this. As a matter of fact, we would not have seen it like this because social media is actually new to investment house and their promotions. So, yes, I probably will not call it a particular investment house, but they has gone wild. Yeah, right? They have gone wild on a particular promotion. I can tell you. Yes. And when we say wild, we mean wild. Yes. Facebook, welcome tonight. Jam Victor, welcome. Yes. So, as I said, we're waiting on its money mark. But in the meantime, we are not sure if you have done any bit of homework on these various offerings, because the first one that is pretty much up is a Cygnus, right? Clutch down, welcome is and that has another 2 days to go, which is the Cygnus, and it offers a good discount because their trading price today, they close at what, 16.38, and they're offering at 14.70. So you can do the maths. It means that something is in there. And remember that welcome Jody Chain, that these guys pay good dividend. That is something that they can boast about. So you have to look at these. Well, you would not have any information yet on Alliance, so to speak. But the other 3, which is Theramond, Keys, and Cygnus, and you'd have to say, do I want growth stock? Do I want dividend stock? And if you are looking, Cygnus provides a combination of both. Yeah, man, they provide a combination of both. Theramond also would provide a combination of both. Yeah. So you have to look. Our program begins at 8:30, and we're definitely going to wrap up at 9. So we're trying to figure out where its money mark. Where is its money mark? All right, but nonetheless, I know I'm going to cut a piece for those of you who are on right now. I'm going to cut a little piece of something that I had prepared, and I have to give it because I think this one is actually a do it for tonight. Facebook, listen. So you might want to make your wish come true with some equities. So that is what we have used to introduce Money Mark tonight, because it's not a joke. With all of these offerings, we have to take them. But you know what is funny? It's over 10 billion of offerings, because I'm going to play it again, I'm going to play it again. It's over $10 billion of offering that is coming to the market, Derrimon is 4.8 billion. Cygnus is 3.3 billion. Alliance is a little shy of 2 billion. So right away we said, that's what, 5, 8. So right away those three alone is over 10 billion. Yes. And we don't put the figure on keys rights. So right in the December, it is saying that the economy, the outlook of the economy, the stock market normally mirrors the outlook of the economy, right? And then say a bubbling stock market or a thriving stock market give an indication of where the economy is going. Well, persons would want to doubt it, that money or investable dollars is in circulation. Well, these guys are their investment advisors must have said, look here, there is X amount of money out there, and now is the time for us to put these equities on show. Yes, the window between the 18th of December and the 11th of January 2021 is where the market expect to suck up at least over $10 billion. There's a little trick I want to tell you guys about the market during my studies, right? Is that it's no secret. Quite a bit of the company's year-end would be December, right? And your year-end figures normally help give you a decent balance sheet. So you find that during December, a lot of persons will use their extra cash bonus, and you use it and buy gifts for persons. So you go and buy some shares for your grandkids or your children and stuff like that. And what that would do is kind of propel the price of the equities, and then you would see the market either kind of close with some decent gains. That's what would typically happen, right? And I am telling you that the market, by the time it reaches December 31st, you're going to see some serious price changes, Yeah, man. And as a matter of fact, right now, Cygnus is out there. 1638 it closed, but you're getting that 1470. Decent discount. Right? You know that keys closed today at 704. The rights is $3.50. Remember, in order to get the rights to, right, you have to be existing. So that is what makes all of these four offerings a little bit different. Because the APO, you're getting additional shares. And interestingly for Derrimon, their APO is basically at $2.40, but for existing shareholders, they're getting it at $2.20. Right? They're getting it at $2.20, which means that they are actually getting it at a discounted price, because as I said, it closed today at $2.28. Right? Yeah, at 2.28. So we have to look at it. Let us look a little bit about Alliance, because it's not listed yet, so you would not have been aware of Alliance. Alliance is looking for $2 billion. The price is $159. But what shook me today was that they have recorded profit of $702 million. Truth is, I did not get to look if this is $702 million over last year or this year or the year before. Is that trailing 3 years? I never get to look at that, right? And I never get to see the revenue. However, they're a company with we call it strong management. They're around, it's family owned, and they're around from 2004. Yeah. run by the Chin brothers, from 2004. So they understand the market. They understand what they are doing. There is not no if nor but about it. I can't say whether the price of $1.59 is the price. I will leave other investment house to look at it. Right? They open on the 28th, which a couple more days to go. So I will have enough time to get around it. But we're just trying to sensitize you to what is out there. Remember, Derrimon open on the 6th of January. So you still have time to sit down and think about it. Cygnus is out there closing 2 days time. Right? It offers you a real discount. There's not no if nor but about it. A real discount. But questions are free now. Show your questions, because I will take them. If you are looking right now to say, well, you have your Christmas money. Yes, Facebook. You have your Christmas money, and what do you want to do with it? What do you want to do? You can do quite a bit of things with it. Quite a bit of things. You can buy a phone, or you can make an investment. Buy some shares for your daughter, your godkids, or something. They have that for life. Yes, man. They can grow with those shares. Can you imagine? A phone going to go tomorrow, a shoes going to mash up tomorrow, your clothes are going to grow it out. You name it. I'm just saying, probably with this pandemic, what we have to do now is it must be a reason why you have 4 offerings at this time to sit down and think about. Just think about it for 1 moment. Think about it for 1 moment. I have been around for quite a while and I've never seen anything like this on a December at this time, where you kind of have a cluster of listings, right? And remember, the houses are promoting it. As a matter of fact, basically all the investment houses are selling the agent for Signal shares. Yeah, Barita is promoting Derrimon heavily, right? JMB is carrying Alliance, right? So we have to just understand. Andrew, welcome. Yes, man. So we are looking at what you should be doing, giving choices, that there are 4 new offerings on the market, started from the 18th of December and will run all the way through to the 11th of January. But remember, they are different, each open at a different time, close at a different time, right? So I just wanted to know. So it's not the same one that opens on the 18th, for argument's sake. Cygnus, it opens from the 18th. It will close on the 23rd. So you have 2 more days to make up your mind. Do I want some Cygnus? Do I put in my application? Remember, basically all the brokerage houses are selling agents. And I say it loud and clear. Basically all. Just look at go on their website or go on the Jamaica Stock Exchange site and look, all the information is there. Oh, yes. You can go to the website of these entities, Derrimon, Keys, Cygnus, Alliance, and you will find all the information, or you go to the Jamaica Stock Exchange site and you will find the same information. The prospectus, what is known as the prospectus, is there. And if you're not sure what is the prospectus, is an information document, a booklet that tells you everything that you need to know. And then you consult your licensed financial broker. Because you know we're always going to say that. Right? Yes. Well, we're 15 minutes in. If we're not seeing its money mark, we still have to move. So what is your take? What is your take on these offerings? 4 of them. Is there more information that you need? Let me point out something. The APO comes out at 2:40 for the ordinary, but for existing customers for Derrimon, it's going to be $2.20, right? For Signals, it is trading at 16.38 close today. APO is 14.70. Oh, remember, it is also in US dollars. I was just quoting you the Jamaican side. So if you have US dollar, you also can get into the Signals on the US dollar side. Welcome, Melissa. Yeah, you can get in on that side. The Alliance side, as far as I know, it is straight Jamaican dollar, and it is 2 billion. Open the 28th of December. Yes. But there are also other offerings. I'm going to boost from my portfolio. The Phosphorus. Or how do you get in from the US side? Well, what I'm saying to you from the US side, check the prospectus. I think you have to be on this side though. So what you can do, you can go to, as I said, Signals. You can go to Signals site, and it will guide you. Or you just send them an email about the US dollar side if you are on the US, but if you are here, you can get it, right? I'm not sure about you living over there, but I know if you are here and you want to buy it in the US side, you can. That much I can tell you. All right? All right? So just send them a mail, or just hook them up, and you have 2 days, right? You have 2 days in which you can know. I can tell you that Derrimon, it is specific to a Jamaican dollar investment. It is the same for Alliance, right? And it's the same for Keys. So the US dollar side of Signals might be tricky, so I'm not too sure about that one. So I cannot say much more on that one, but you could send them a mail. Yeah, man, you could send them a mail. Because what it does, it gives you the option to also make your investment in foreign currency. That's pretty much what it is doing. Yeah, they have a foreign dollar portfolio side to it. But what I was saying is that we still have companies outside of these 4, but the interest was really at this time for all of these 4 new offerings, because up to yesterday, it was 3 exciting offerings, and bam, today about 11, there comes Alliance out of the blue. Yeah, they joined the pack. So they always say, you see, the market is about timing. The market is about timing, and for you to come for $2 billion in a market that was about to pull over 10 billion, it is sending a very strong signal to the market that, look here, we are big guys, we are big players, and we are coming right in there with you. I don't know. Remember, an entity like Fontana came, Tropical Battery came, so we have to look at it. I look back at Phosphorus, and interestingly, if you had bought Phosphorus when it came out, you'd have doubled your money, because Phosphorus came out at $2, and Phosphorus is now trading over $4. So there's no fluke about the market, but they can't run in today and run out tomorrow. We constantly say, what's your thought on the recent trend of existing listed companies offering APO? Well, that's why we are talking about it, because you come to the market and you say, well, boy, you need some more money for it's a cheap way of getting some money. Because think about it, you have to fight with the bank to get bank facility, and that's a debt that you have to pay back. Right away, we all know how public offering goes, or we know equities go. You offer some more equities, not a debt on your balance sheet. Your balance sheet look much better. That's the first thing. You're not leverage out or anything like that. Yes, the existing shareholders will go through some dilution, yeah, but at the end of the day, at the end of the day, everybody is the original shareholders is taking also a cut in their ownership as well. So you take a cut in ownership and you get more money. Then nothing is wrong with that, because that will offset, well compared, that will offset any loss, because that cash that comes in the business, don't pay attention to that, because you have so much cash now that you can do whatever you want to do, and there is nothing like a company that has cash and is able to take advantage of some opportunities that present itself. The second part of Andrew's question is, do you think any listed companies will follow suit? Well, one thing, in Jamaica, things are very trendy. 1, 2, 3 companies came with APO, another one going to come with APO. So if APO is now the new thing, but guess what? Even in this basket, we saw rights issue being done by Keys, and we see an IPO being done by Alliance. So companies have a strategic way why they would want to do these things. But it's definitely a trend, and I am telling you, it's not stopping here. It will not stop here. Yeah, man, it will not stop here. You can always buy back shares in the long run when the company has the cash. And pretty much, you know, that is always a finance question. Do you think a company should buy back shares? And I will always say, the moment a company sells shares out there, as long as it is not breaching the shareholders threshold, and you believe that the share price is that much cheap, buy it back, as long as you don't breach the threshold that X amount, because remember, you know, X amount of the shares must be on the market for shareholders. X amount must be on the market. So as long as you don't breach that threshold that say that minimum 20% should be on the market, then buy back the shares. Yeah. Just think about it. The shares are trading now at 50 cents, and you came to market with the shares at $1.40. Right away, provide a bargain for you to buy back some shares. Why not? You have the cash, why not? Why not? And if you have to go to market again, then you go back to market. Nothing wrong with it. I consider it prudence from the company. Somebody else would say, why not take that cash and pay out in dividend? Somebody might ask the question again, why not use that cash for expansion? But again, you see the different ways how we can go along this route. So you have at least four strategies, you know. You can do nothing with the cash that you have. You can use it for expansion, you can use it for dividend payment, and you can use it to buy back shares. The management and a good financing structure will decide. They might even do a combination of all four. But that is when you get your finance team to look at the big picture of the entity. But remember, know your money matters. Say nothing is wrong in buying back your own shares. Yeah. And nothing is wrong in going the route of APOs either. Yeah. Because remember, it is the existing shareholder that will be diluted. But when you get this cash, you raise the cash position at the entity, and there is nothing like, if you can get cash reasonable, then you take it. Because when you really need cash, it's going to be a problem to get the cash, no matter how strong the business is. Right? You have to do something to get cash. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Yes, Jody. I'm happy that you're okay with that. So I hope I have answered all of these. I hope I have answered all of these questions. Yes, I really hope I have answered all of these questions, because I want to. How do you see the level of confidence in this time? Well, Andrew, when we can have over $10 billion worth of taking this from the market, if this is not confidence, in our Jamaican stock market at this time, then we don't know nothing named confidence. When you can have 4 companies, one new IPO, and you have 3. I did not know that Dermond revenues was over 12 billion until I saw that, right? We already know how strong Keys is going to be based on the parent Grace. And we already know that Signals has stamped their footprint on the Jamaican market space and the Caribbean in 3 years. We know that. So when you have these Jamaican companies that step to the market and say, we want 10 billion, over 10 billion from the market, I don't think it's an issue of COVID and confidence. I think it's a very bullish move that they are saying that we believe that we have a very strong capital market, and if we want capital, that's where we're going, the capital market. We're not looking at bank loans, because bank loans can't grow these entities in this environment, because they don't want to create debt, right? And the truth is, because interest rates are so low, investors believe that they can do 2 things: either dividend stocks or growth stocks. That is 2 things, or it might offer a combination of 2. So they rather go for the long term. Yes, go for the long term investment and say, I am sure with the strength and helping these companies to get stronger, I will be rewarded down the road. And that's really what happened. Because when Dermond get this money, you know what they see is going to be? They say they are planning to acquire 2 other businesses. So instead of 12 billion in revenues, just think about what the revenue is going to be. I don't want to start to calculate it in my head. Yeah. And 2 is US. There are 2 US companies. So it's not a joke. It's a serious matter we're talking about. So confidence, not know if not about confidence. Welcome Sunny J. Right. Not know if or about it. We actually closing on time. It is the Christmas edition of Money Matters Monday, and we have been looking at the 4. Yes, it is pinned. We are looking at the 4. If all you want for Christmas is sweetie, no. What we are saying that you should probably have for Christmas is to look amongst the 4 new offerings that is on the Jamaican stock market. That started from the 18th with Signals, closing on the 23rd. Alliance is coming out on the 28th as an IPO. They will close the 11th of January. We have Dermond Trading, which is coming out with an APO, which means additional public offering. So they are not issuing shares for the very first time. So they are coming out on the 6th of January. And we also have Keys with a rights issue. But remember, in order to get in on a rights issue, you're supposed to already have existing shares. So you have an opportunity to take up your rights. So before you decide that you're going to buy a phone and all of those things with your extra money for Christmas, try and invest in some stocks. But remember, before you do, you consult your licensed financial advisor. You have all the brokerage houses that is on the stock exchange. They are listed there, right? And as I said, Signals basically using all the brokerage as selling agents. So just look at Signals site and you will just see them just like that. So that is pretty much, you're welcome, Sanjay. So that is pretty much what it is saying to us tonight. Before you jump and spend, just think. You can make a long-term investment and you can make it to companies that will only get stronger, and your returns supposedly to be higher. Or you was planning for Dermond, right? Well, You have a lot of time to think about it. It opens on the 6th, right? By the way, are you an existing shareholder? Sanjay? You are an existing? Alright, good. That means I miss her, so we both follow each other, so I will go and watch her video. Yes, because as I said, Alliance was hot off the press today. It just popped in today from nowhere at 11. So I never even get a chance to oh, you don't have their money yet. Okay. Alright, but that's pretty what it is. So remember, you have the licensed broker that is out there. You just bring them, pick up the phone, call them, and you ask them any questions you want to know. That's what they are there for. And remember, you can speak to the company directly themselves, right? So you get a good feel. Remember, the prospectus is there for a reason. You're not going to, nobody go through the prospectus in detail, but nothing is wrong in trying to gather as much information as you can from it, right? Khalija, welcome. I think I've seen you for the first time, so welcome. But we actually begins at 8:30, and Money Matters Monday usually close at 9. Tonight it should have been its money mark, because you know that's my sidekick when we take the stock market, and this should have been the closing out of the market, and with four different type of issues. Well, 2 is similar because two are APOs, and the other is rights issue, and the next one is an IPO. So it's a pretty classic, diverse set of offerings that we have tonight. And I'm telling you, you will not regret not buying something else. So before you spend $1, check your licensed financial advisor as to what you can probably do, on the Jamaican stock market with these new offerings. Yes, Russian 1961, welcome. Facebook, as I said, you were joined tonight. It's the second time Facebook is joining live. So we are happy to be streaming live on Facebook as well. So remember, it's very simple. 4 offerings out there: Derrimon, Keys, Cygnus, and Alliance. Yes. Get the prospectus, go through it, consult your broker. Any more questions? I will use 2 more minutes and knock out any more questions that we want to be clear on. You might want to ask the question, is it priced right? But remember, for the APOs and even rights issue, it is much easier to understand the pricing because they're already trading, right? And the moment they are trading and you're getting a discount, then you don't have a problem. Anything that you are buying and you're getting a discount, nobody complain, right? Nobody complain. So to find out the difference between 1638 and 1470 on the Jamaican side, I did not work out the US dollar side. Which one are you keeping a key eye on? All right, Sanjay. I have no squalm about telling you that I had keys, right? I had keys when keys was at $2 on, right? And I leave keys when keys was $7, right? Yeah. So I have no. So keys is not one of my. If you notice, my portfolio is there, so they are not one on my portfolio. So these right now, they are not on my portfolio, but I am kind of excited with Cygnus and Derrimon. Yeah, I'm excited. And if it was one, I'll talk to the broker still, and he might say, boy, why not try if I want you to buy it? But sometimes, what is good sometimes is that you diversify. So if it reaches the stage where you have to come down to one, The great Warren Buffett said is, but you buy a stock like you're buying the entire company, right? It's not me say so. It's a great investor, Warren Buffett said, right? You buy a stock like you're buying the entire company. So you ask yourself the question: what are these companies offering right now that would want me to buy the entire company? Yeah. Since COVID, their amount revenues gone north. Signals has been able to hold them on, right? Alliance is taking a bold move on the back end. Okay, what's the name of the broker that you are currently using? I don't promote the broker. I don't promote. Oh, you are currently with Barita. Well, let me say this. I used to be at Barita, so I will say for the record, I used to be at Barita as a staff way back when. So and what happens is that I have a JTrader Pro account, which means I do my trades directly for myself. But in order to do your trades directly for yourself, you still have to have your account on a brokerage, right? But as I said, I am an ex-staff of Barita way back when. All right, that's much as I will say. Yeah. Way back when. Yes. So I'm keeping an eye on those two, Cygnus and Derriman. For right now. But remember, those persons buying the rights of keys, they will enjoy a nice buy. See all that funny? Yeah, they will enjoy a nice buy. That's how it is. So you pay to buy stocks and hold it. Alright, Sanjay. Yes. So we're definitely going to wrap up. Guys, thanks for joining. Yes. So this is our Xmas edition of Money Matters Monday. Yes. Nice having you. I hope the next time we meet in January 2021, persons will say, you know, I have seen my portfolio growing already since I bought these particular shares. But remember, it's not something that we jump in today and jump out tomorrow. Well, buy, hold, and prosper. Why people say all sort of thing, you know. But you see, when I buy a share, I have an exit point, and I can say it without. So I trade. Yeah, man, I trade. So when I buy a share or a company, I say I am holding this one for my son or my daughter, and at the end of the day, I put a price on it. Yes, and I said I'm buying it at $2. Well, all right, probably over a year or two, it might reach $5 or $6 or something like that. And the truth is, if it reached there in 6 months, then I revisit and I look and I said, oh, I got what I want from it. I might liquidate it and reinvest in something else. But I'm not leaving the market. I am staying invested in the market. Yes. Yes, Andrew. Yes. So, guys, thanks for joining again. We know some persons just coming on, but this is how it goes. All right. So we see you next week. Might not. All right. But remember, we have started Money Matters Monday, and we have been consistent.